How does your cultural background impact your experiences in delivering care to elderly patients of different ethnicities? So, my cultural background could impact my experiences when delivering care to elderly patients of different ethnicities because everyone has a different culture. Everyone is different. My culture most likely will not be the same as my patients, and our cultural identity shapes the way of how we see our family, our health, and how we communicate with one another. How we speak to our patients could make a difference. Our nonverbal language is all influenced by our culture. In some cultures, elders are highly respected, and some they are not. Everyone's different. Our own beliefs could impact in the way of how we advocate for elderly patients and how we care for them as well. Due to these differences, it is important to make sure that you are aware of different cultures and make sure to recognize that patients are their own expert in their culture. Every time we take care of someone, it will be different, and it allows us to expand on our cultural competence. It allows us to avoid bias, and this allows us to improve on our overall patient-centered care. So the cultural group that I have selected is Native Hawaiian elders. One of their barriers is language and communication. That's a big one. Especially where I did clinicals, there were a limited number of people that were fluent or even aware of how to speak in Hawaiian. There is a lot of medical terms that are unfamiliar and could lead to miscommunication and errors and could harm the patient. Due to this, people will tend to hold back in asking questions, and it could prevent them from receiving overall good care. In Hawaii, people are very involved with their family and they lean on each other to ask for advice. And in the hospital, we always have to make sure that it's okay to share information with family members. Also, hospitals tend to restrict having family members in the room or may only allow, one or two people. And Hawaiians are very family oriented. Like they bring their extended family in. So this could definitely cause a problem. Hawaiians also use traditional healing and spirituality, and this may not be acknowledged into their healthcare plans. Overall, Hawaiians definitely have a different view on healthcare, and making sure that us as nurses understand their culture while taking care of them is very, very important.